Welcome to the University of Oklahoma College of Law commencement, and congratulations to the class of 2020. You made it. Each year, the president of the graduating class makes a report of the class, and during the past year, we have been really lucky to have such an outstanding individual serve as the president of the 3L class, Mr. Alex Gebert. Now, Mr. Gebert is a Texan by birth, but a Sooner by choice. And he will be earning his Juris Doctorate today, which is the second degree that he will earn from the University of Oklahoma. Mr. Gebert is a former NCAA student athlete, and he's the current 3L class president. He has served at the College of Law in a variety of capacities, including leadership to trial advocacy. After graduation, OU Law will be very sad to see Mr. Gebert leave, as he is returning to his Texas roots to practice with a litigation law firm in Dallas. Please welcome, Class of 2020, President, Mr. Alex Gebert.
Thank you, Dean Guzman. If you're watching this, congratulations. Now, this virus and its spread may have taken many things from us, but what this virus, or nothing else for that matter, can take from us is what we have accomplished here in the past 3 years. The view from this peak may not quite be what we had imagined it would be, but don't let that take away from appreciating the distance traveled to get here. Classmates, this is not the ending we wanted, nor is it the ending we deserved. When the time is right, though, and the coast is clear, our class will get the opportunity to celebrate each other together. We've earned it with our blood, our sweat, and our tears, especially those tears. Until then, though, I want you to think about 3 simple words: who, what, and why. With that first word, who, we should reflect on the people who have helped us get to where we are today. We should thank our parents, our spouses, our significant others, our best friends, and even our pets, because many of them, if not all of them, know every bit as much law as we do, because, as you all know, law school is nothing like Fight Club, because all you want to do in law school is talk about law school. To our professors, thank you for dealing with each and every one of us at our best, at our worst, and everything in between. To our admin and support staff, you are the unsung heroes, the real MVPs of OU Law, especially those in IT this semester. All of our training with the digital initiatives have prepared us for being students at the Zoom School of Law that we currently are at. Send each of these people a note, shake their hand, and give them a hug, of course, when the CDC allows us to do so. Now, one name may show up on that diploma, but we all know it takes a village to get there. With the second word, what, think about what made you choose OU. No matter where you went to school before this, whether it was up north in Stillwater or down south in Austin, you are forever a Sooner lawyer from this day forward. Our class has seen it all and been through it all. And it wasn't always pretty. 3 university presidents, 2 law school deans, a few bumps and bruises along the way, but we should be grateful for the hand we were dealt, because smooth seas never made a good sailor. That said, we've left OU Law far better than we found it. And finally, why? Think about why you went to law school and what it is that motivates and guides you moving forward. On the front steps of our building, it reads that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Whatever your why may be, zealously advocate for it, because strong people stand up for themselves, but the stronger ones stand up for others. We've been told that the pen is mightier than the sword, but why choose? A lot of times, the second act of your life can be much better than the first. Writing that second act is now up to you. Graduates, we're wading into uncharted waters, but we are well prepared and as well equipped as we could be to tackle what lies ahead. No matter what's got you down at any point in time, just remember your who, your what, and your why, and you'll be just fine. Graduates, we did it. You did it. Congratulations. It's now time to go out and prove that we are worth far more to our employers than just a free 18-month subscription to Westlaw. Good luck, Godspeed, see you in August.
Since we were not able to meet in person and hear a traditional keynote address, we reached out to several noted alumni and friends of the College of Law to see if they might be willing to share some of their perspectives with all of us and send a message directly to you. So I'm really excited, and I thank Oklahoma Supreme Court Chief Justice Noma Gurich, Chief United States District Judge of the United States District Court for the Western District of Oklahoma, Judge Timothy DeGiusti, and Presiding Judge of the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals, Judge David Lewis, for taking some time to share their thoughts with us today.
Congratulations to the graduates of the OU Law School class of 2020. My name is Noma Gurich, and I am honored to serve as the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Oklahoma. I am located at the Oklahoma Judicial Center in Oklahoma City. I have been in this office every weekday during this COVID-19 emergency period. It is important to our communities that judges and lawyers continue to provide essential services. People look to lawyers and judges for leadership, especially in times of personal crisis. I too am an OU law grad. Each law school graduation is unique to those participating. This graduation ceremony will be something that you will remember your entire life. My fondest memories of law school all revolve around the lifelong friendships I made, the mutually endured anxieties of whether we might wash out, and the satisfaction and pride we all shared in making it through. You are preparing to enter into a very time-honored and essential profession. In your legal career, remember that change is the only constant. The practice of law will be different because of the substantive and procedural legal issues created by this emergency period. This is what makes the practice of law so meaningful. Being a lifelong learner, a critical thinker, and a problem solver will give you the tools to be a success in your career. Don't be afraid of doing something you've never done before. You've been trained how to research problems and solve them, and will probably be encountering problems that are new to you throughout your career. So get used to it and have confidence in your ability to do it well. The practice of law will try to change you. The competition for success, the thrill of victory, the money. But don't let it. Your reputation for being honest, courteous, respectful, and trustworthy is the most important goal worth pursuing. Again, congratulations, graduates. Go Sooners.
Congratulations to the OU Law graduates of the class of 2020. I'm Judge Timothy DeGiusti, Chief Judge of the United States District Court for the Western District of Oklahoma, and a proud OU Law graduate from the class of 1988. This year marks my 32nd year of work in the law and my 12th year on the bench since being appointed by George W. Bush in 2007. You are launching your legal careers in turbulent times, both in our state and in our nation. But when you think about it, that's what lawyers do. We work in turbulent times. We help clients navigate uncertainty and troubled waters all the time. And so you are simply stepping in to that proud tradition of what lawyers do each and every day. And you've also demonstrated your perseverance and your flexibility in finishing your law education during these times. So on behalf of all of the judges of the district court, I welcome you to the practice of law, and I look forward to seeing you all in my courtroom in the days to come. Congratulations.
Hi, this is David Lewis, the College of Law 1983. To the graduates of 2020, I want to say congratulations, and I want to encourage you that even in the midst of this time, that you can and will succeed. In my 29 years of being on the bench, the one thing that I've learned from the College of Law is just the will, the desire to stick to it. And that's my encouragement to you.
Thank you again to our exceptional alumni for sharing their wisdom with us. We advance as an institution, not only because we have alumni who excel as leaders within this profession, but also because they invest back with us in so many ways, and they invest in all of you as well. Our appreciation is profound. Class of 2020, it is now my privilege to address you. Today we celebrate 153 Juris Doctorate students, as well as 12 LLM graduates. And we met collectively at 1L orientation in August of 2017. You all were 1Ls, I was a faculty member. In fact, it was in this very space that we first met each other and recognized all of the possibilities that we might be able to share over the following years. Think about what has transpired between then and now, between that moment and this one, and reflect upon all that you have learned. about substance, about process, about your relationship with the law, and about your relationships with each other over these past 3 years. This is truly a milestone achievement, and we need to celebrate. Take that time. Take that time to celebrate your accomplishments, recognize what you have been through to get to this point right here and right now, and reflect upon your time, because you've learned the law. Now, it's so trite but true. You've learned to think like a lawyer. You have learned and practiced and thought about analyzing problems critically, analyzing those problems such that you can thereafter express yourself with clarity, with direction, with wisdom and precision, both in written and in spoken word, and understanding your professional obligations throughout. You have forged the closest of friendships through this common endeavor. I don't think that there will ever be a graduating class of the University of Oklahoma College of Law who will face quite the same challenges and rise to them, as have all of you. And your bonds will be sustained and they will be strong. You've gained a deeper understanding of yourself. You've been dealt an interesting hand over the past couple of months, and you have confronted self-doubt and adversity. Am I good enough? Am I strong enough? Am I smart enough? Do I belong? Can I persevere? You already know the answers to all of those questions because you are here, and because we are here today to celebrate you. And you've deepened your understanding throughout this whole enterprise of our common life journeys. You learned thoughtfully to listen to and to understand those with whom you might disagree. You've tested your own beliefs, sometimes making them stronger, sometimes recognizing that perhaps another approach could work just as well, even if perhaps differently. You've been willing to celebrate difference, and you've been willing to celebrate those differences in ways that were filled with respect and with grace. And that could not have been brought home more clearly to me than through this past semester, and the passionate advocacy that you brought to some of your points and some of your hopes and some of your dreams, but always with grace, and always with the grace that you showed to each other and that you have shown to all of us here at the College of Law throughout a remarkable semester. This is the essence of civility. And all of you all are heroes. That's why, even through the challenges that we're currently facing, and they are profound, we must acknowledge and honor your triumph. They are sustained and sincere, and we honor them not only for you, not only for all of you, the people who have been through it and who have done it, and who have done the work this very semester, and the 5 that have come before, but also for your family members and your friends and your faculty and your staff and your loved ones and everyone else who has sacrificed and who has supported you along your journey. We are all just so excited for you, and maybe not as excited as you are for yourselves, but we are this close to that. You started this journey as a 1L, as a student, and you will leave today as a lawyer and as a professional. That might be scary. I can remember all too well studying for 2 different bar examinations the year after I graduated from law school, and soon starting practice where somehow I had convinced myself that if the answer was not in my class notes or in my semester outline or on a piece of yellow legal pad, then it just wasn't the law, that it just would not apply. I learned fairly quickly, and I think that you all will too, that transition from student to professional can feel overwhelming, but it is also one of the most exciting periods that you're ever going to feel in your life. You have the benefits and the obligations of this, which is such a noble profession. And as we talked about at 1L Convocation, and as you heard described there, that can feel fairly intense. So in today's current climate, what does the noble profession even mean? What does it mean to say that? Well, in part, it means that the obligations are real, and you're going to be facing situations and asked to solve real world problems with real world consequences. You will be asked to give counsel, and you will be asked to speak to people who oftentimes are at the most concerning times in their lives, facing challenges of their own and not knowing exactly where to turn. And they turn to you. You're going to need to protect the Constitution and respect and uphold the rule of law. And perhaps most frightening, at least at the beginning, you will be viewed as an authority. And you will be not just viewed, but actually be a leader in your community. And all for very, very good reason. Your class is a special class. You are special students. 89 of you participated in 35 traveling competitions over this past year. You've been to Dallas and New York City and Minneapolis, St. Paul, Cincinnati, Tulsa, Kansas City, DC, and right here in this beautiful building that we have. You have committed so much time and energy and spirit and compassion to pro bono hours. OU Law's total pro bono hours for academic year 2019 and 2020 approached 10,000 hours, and that's equal to the work of about 5 full-time lawyers. In fact, your class, your graduating class, the graduating class of 2020, has logged 13,840 pro bono hours during your time here at the College of Law. And you've produced scholarship in the journals, through our law reviews, in your classes. You've hosted industry leaders and thought leaders and hosted thought-provoking symposia. You've been exposed to, oh my goodness, emerging technology to increase your productivity and to allow you and prepare you to practice really well in this new world that we face. And I don't think it's an overstatement to say that it is a different world in which you will be practicing, perhaps, than the world that would have existed when you started law school. Class of 2020, you have transformed from eager, perhaps even terrified 1L students to confident and prepared professionals. And as you transition from student to alumni, your OU Law family, all of us, we will be here cheering you on. We'll be expectant and excited for what each of you will bring to the profession. And as stated, cheering you on just every step of the way. Please join me in recognizing this year's graduates of the University of Oklahoma College of Law. Now, because this is a virtual ceremony, and notwithstanding that it doesn't dampen our enthusiasm or our excitement in any way, each graduate is individually recognized at the bottom of this website, and graduates can be searched by name or by college. Class of 2020, on behalf of all of the faculty and staff of the University of Oklahoma College of Law, know this: we will always be here for you. We could not be more proud of you. And make no mistake, we will emerge from this time together a changed society, but one that with hopes will be more deeply and profoundly invested in the humanity of every person. And you are truly special. Your ability to take and to lead at this critical juncture, at this critical moment in our time, will be something to behold, because you will be leading us into a new day, and into a new day with a renewed sense of strength and integrity and compassion and community and freedom. Last summer, a very dear friend and colleague shared his perspective on things, and it still makes my eyes burn. So maybe with this I close. Love. And whenever you can, make a difference.